with me is the good Sir Magnus.
Hello.
Hey. So our match will be between the Blood Ravens and the Knights of Malta. And I'm very honored to have Magnus here with me because he knows a lot about both teams, I feel. So that'll be a good input for me for once.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
So hold on, people are complaining about the camera. There we go. So it is Malta and Blood Ravens. It is Norse against Sultanate, and they, as Nords, they have a 5 infantry setup with 2 cav and an archer. A single archer as Nords on this map might be a bad thing to do, but they are Nords, so I'm not sure. Would you agree with their setup right now or not, Magnus?
Usually would play with 2 archers as well, but if they pretty set up like aggressively to push them wherever the flex spawn, so it might be useful to have a lot of infantry, and everybody's having death, so that could be a huge point there, I think.
And Blood Ravens, the Sultanates, they only have 3 infantry, and they have
Yeah,
3 archers and 2 cav.
yeah,
That's a lot of archers for this map, especially a Sultanate.
yeah, that's true. But I think they're always playing with a lot of archers. We have as an archer Leonidas,
And Coley.
Cupcakes, and Coley. Yeah.
Yeah. So, are they good shots?
Yeah, I think they all have a lot of potential, but they really have to set up a good crossfire to use their archers, I think. What they're doing right now, they are all pushing, and I would probably send one of these 3 archers into the enemy's back.
Yeah, they haven't sent anyone. They're all just pushing the flag from the same side right now.
But the
Nemesis
kills are
looking
coming.
for that couch. Gets
Kills are coming. Oh, it's team kill.
There's a lot of kills going back and forth here. And I think John, if you look on the balcony, he's
Yeah,
like very safe, isn't he?
yeah. He's like, they really have to deal with him because nobody even attacks him. I think he got 2 kills and supported as well. So that was really, I think, the point that turns this round around.
Yeah, it's like you caught it straight from the start, saying that they might have messed up by not going for little John, who would be on the balcony right there. And I think you're
Yes,
right. They all pushed right into the open, and I think he had the time of his life. He got 2 kills out of it, so that's pretty good.
yes,
You gotta point out, Nemesis on Malta's side did a good job as well, as he just came in the back and he just took care of the archers real quickly. So these are like 2 players that really stood out and changed it around for Malta. If they weren't there, I think Blood Ravens might have actually gotten that round.
yeah. They actually got a few kills in the beginning. They look pretty good, but then let it John and Nemesis, as you said.
An interesting push happening in the tunnels right now. Blood Ravens are looking to do like this early aggressive stuff.
Yeah, and I don't think Malta will really recognize this. So I think Blood Ravens will take this higher area here.
Good guy here. Good guy Kragan. It's Kragan. And Lil John were noticed somehow that they were in the tunnels and they are running away from the tower. I don't know who spotted it though, cause I saw nobody of Malta going near them.
Yeah, maybe they just looked through the walls.
Or heard
Like,
it, like sometimes you hear it
yeah,
as
that's
well.
possible as well. Yeah,
Kragan
yeah I'm
going
not
to double check though.
feel like they want to stay in these tunnels because the flag can either spawn in this marketplace or at the 7 spawn.
Well, that's a real smart thought actually. They're super solid by staying down there.
Oh, and
Good shot here from to Kraken. I'm not sure who it was. I think it's Coley. He got a foot shot, and all of Malta are rushing through the tunnels except the Cav, which are probably gonna come from the middle and from the right alley, as you can see on the minimap. Kamkas thought he had a good shot, but he is in a horrible position right now as all of Malta is just pushing down. Kraken and Mothi are going to the left side, Bomba is following as well. And they're kind of like waiting a little bit and having like small fights in the corner.
yeah.
Some infights breaking out, and all the Cav are just rushing in where they can as well. Oh, I totally missed that. Nemesis once again doing a good job taking care of the people. Randall coming in and gets that couch, but he gets taken down by Nemesis.
Yeah, the cap of Malta is actually doing a pretty good job. I think they were like
Really, yeah, they
really
are.
four kills by Cav and supporting as well.
Yep, it's just they seem to wait a little bit, and as soon as Inf like hit the first the first hit, that's when they rush in and just take care of every archer out there. It's kind of hard for Blood Ravens to deal with it because they have 3 archers, so they're
Yeah, that's true.
kiting based, in my opinion.
If they really want to play out their archers, I think they have to choose. Oh, what? Oh, what
Solid
a great
shot
shot
from
there!
Lil Jon. I got it perfectly on camera as he was shooting. And Malta are just pushing, and I think they're gonna stay in the alleyway right there. It's not looking good as
Blood
Lil Jon and Kragan have flanked them. Leonidas is in a really good spot from Blood Ravens. But he's not shooting anymore, Duners on him. So their archers can't shoot anymore, they're back to infantry fights. And North infantry, it's really hard to beat.
Yes, that's true. Especially because there, I see some good armors there as well. Like Bomber is having pretty good armor.
Yeah, and they're gonna tank up big time here, going to the next round. Oh, no, no! What was that? Coney fell off trying to chase him and then got jabbed.
Yeah, that was like not needed.
Not at all. Blood
Well,
Ravens, they stick with the same setup. Although, no, they dropped a calf and they went for 4 infantry this time. I think that's a good change, but it needs more infantry, in my opinion, because those 5 Nords, they're really, really tough, especially when the calf of the Nords are doing such big job. Like,
yes.
I would say the Nords infantry would be like the main focus here, but looking at what the calf have done so far, it's impressive.
There was a great jab from Lapa hitting the archer.
Oh, I missed that. I totally
Yeah, he
missed
was
that.
like just standing in this embrace of the tower.
Yeah.
And got hit by an jab. And that's what I said in the beginning. They like their rangers are actually using jabs instead of arrows. So they have like five infantry, but they are rangers as well because they have ranged
Yeah,
weapons.
yeah, you're right. So they're like pre-fight, they're probably just throwing all their jabs, and once like a lot of shields got hit, they go in to break it and win it probably.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I haven't thought of that, and they got 2 calf to drop those jabs every single round. Um, and the spawn is quite clear as well, so all jabs were picked up.
For example, if you look at Leonidas' shield, that's pretty weak, and he already got a jab in there, so it's gonna be down with 2 hits by an axe, I think. And they
Try.
can really.
Oh, here he is. Oh yeah, wow, his shield is gonna break in one hit. So,
And I think there's time off or something. Mod is just standing there. Yeah, he timed out.
oh yeah, he timed out. Well, that's a step closer for the Blood Ravens. Obama's saying he was scared.
There again, all the archers on 1 point actually. I don't think that's really
Yeah, it's not good.
that is
And if you look
what
at
they
their
should do.
infantry, there's one on the flag, one near the flag, and they're all split out. So this is not good for Blood Ravens at the moment. The infantry doing huge work here, and the Cav of Malta are just rushing through them like there's no trouble. Dooner being a monster out here in this corner, and getting a lot of teamwork done with Bomber right there. That rush of the Nords, it's really frightening when Malta is playing it.
Yes, that's true.
It's a 4-0 so far, and I have to say it's not looking that good for the Blood Ravens.
Yeah,
This is a closed
I'm yeah, let's say.
this is a closed map though, so with the setup they have with 3 archers on this, it kind of gives me hope that they will do way better on the open map.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say as well. Yeah,
But
they have some cav as well, so we will see.
yeah, it's um yeah, I don't know, like it's kind of like against moral. Well, it demoralizes you when you have to go into the second map with like a 7-1 or something.
Yeah, that's really true.
So I really hope that Blood Ravens pulls out some amazing score here, like a 3-1 or a 4-0. That would be really good for their boost to go to the second map.
Yeah, and they actually have some good infantry as well, like Leo and Killer are really good infantries. As Karin is doing solid work as well. But I think they really can use the North's strength here. I'm really excited whether they are going, which setup they are going to take.
Um, yeah, me too. Like, I hope they take more inf.
Yeah. By the way, can you give me streamer rights again, please?
Yeah, sorry about that. There was like some trouble with other clans asking me for streamers, the passwords and stuff. It's
Okay.
kind of like I've been hammering on this like several streams that some team captains just don't have the passwords to several servers in this tournament, and it's quite a pity that I'm like the go-to guy while I have to beg for them myself.
Yeah. I don't actually have any admin passwords, although I'm leading, like, commanding Castellans.
Really?
No.
That's you should like that.
Yeah,
That's the
but
thing.
yeah, but I just joined later, so actually I think Blender and Flasher might have the password.
Okay, okay. Well, if
I'm
they're the
just I have
official ones, then they will have it. Well, should supposedly have it. Blood Raven's not quite sure yet on the pickup of who they
he's
might have
he,
in their team.
he's asking if White Noise is playing.
Is he?
Yeah, he just asked.
Oh, that's cool. Cause like not even an hour ago, I was like giving him some pointers on infantry play. So if he's gonna play, I'm gonna watch him closely.
Yeah. Yeah, White Noise was leading BR, like not BR, but HO. That was like the clan
That's
before
where
it.
yeah, that's where I know him from the
Yeah,
HR.
yeah. BR is basically HO. Just they. Uh, do you know what was the name? I think Knights of Avis or
Uh,
Avis. Do you know
oh
them?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
they just made one clan, and that's BR. HO and Knights of Avis. Avis or whatever.
Really?
Yeah,
I remember Avis. I loved how they played. Like they didn't win as much in the tournaments and the streams I did, but I just there's something about them like that really like pulls out that they're just playing for fun and like realizing it's just a game and everything. I don't know. I was quite fond of them when I saw them on the battlefield. So that's pretty
yeah,
cool though that BR like has half of their team.
yeah. There are of course some new players, like I think for example Leonidas isn't from any of these teams, but basically that's it.
It's good that new players keep joining the warband scene. I hope people will keep on joining although the game is really really old.
Yeah.
Well,
And we will see
old in
what Vanillot
standards.
is going to bring.
I'm
I hope
so
they.
excited myself. Like I think everyone who quit warband will definitely come back for Bannerlord, so the community is
Yeah, I
gonna
hope so.
double with that alone.
Yeah, it's true.
So it looks like the second set has started, and
Yep.
I'm just making my things so the score is right. Here we go. That should be it. If you see a mistake on my screen, please tell me in the chat. But I think I'm correct. So Blood Ravens, they have 2 archers and 2 cav. I can totally live with that. That's good setup.
Yes, that's way better than three archers, I think.
For sure, for sure.
And they're as well getting some deaths from the cav.
Are they
That's always
switching
good.
drops and stuff? Let me check.
Yeah, like every archer has a shield that's good as well. Like not a really good shield,
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that's good,
heavy
because
round shield.
even Kampfkus was able to buy the barbed arrows, so yeah, they know their drops. They did as well. This is good stuff. I like seeing this. Let me just check on the Malta side what they have.
Oh my
They
god,
have
yeah, they're doing it.
a sword and a plain kite shield still on the ground, so they must have dropped one shield too many. So someone spent too much money somewhere. So if I would have to give a score, oh, go to the alley with your camera.
Yeah,
If I would have to give a score on drops, I would say that Blood Ravens is winning right now.
yeah, that's true.
Oh
Um,
no, Bonsai fell off the ladder. There, I call this the banana tree when Sultanates do this.
really?
Yeah,
Never heard of that.
it's you're the banana once you're up there.
That's
Seems like
actually true.
seems
All of
like
this.
Bonsai is the rotten one as he can't get up there.
Yeah.
Flag is in favor of Blood Ravens, and let's see how the Knights of Malta are gonna solve this situation. Blood Ravens are waiting for the Maltese to come up there,
Oh,
and it looks like there are 2 people in the tower already. That would be Kraken and Little John. The rest of them are going through their spawn on the left here. Nemesis is waiting as a cap as well. And I believe that Nemesis is going to do an impact here, because just the way he was looking already for a cap really shows that he's ready for
yeah.
engagement.
And Bloodraven is pushing on the right side now. What's actually I think pretty smart. But the kills are
Leo
still.
Leo completely walked away from his team right there, so it's it's all on him for dying. White Noise trying to survive as much as he can here, but he goes down while the rest of his team goes down as well. That would be
And
Randall
what's
and
the?
Kamkas.
That was actually a white watchful. Malta.
They handled it very well. It's just that it all went to hell when Leo, he just wandered off. I don't get that. He was like with his team waiting in the line there just to counter push it, and he just walked away. Like he went towards the archer. It counts for something, but no one around him, and like a cav and an infantry chasing him. It's an easy kill for Malta.
And I'm not pushing to the Serenade spawn here.
That's good stuff. They caught off Kraken, and Little John is shooting from the tunnels. Coming now behind him is
And they really have to get this kill pretty quickly, otherwise
yeah,
the Serenade's archers gonna deal a lot of damage on them, and there's
they got
kills
one,
coming.
and now they can fight. Now they're all together. So team kill and 2 kills followed up here. It's not that good. And
again, the Cav is doing a great job there.
yeah, they're just going like in between them and through them. It's all good. Randall here trying to do the difference. But as I was following with my camera, the archers of Malta are pretty accurate shots as well. All I could hear is that cav being shot up until the last archer actually got the player, killed him.
And Serenades have pretty good armors now. That's actually, I think, with cranks of Serenades, that it's pretty much like with Swadia, they can tank up pretty quickly, getting better armors and so on.
Except cav, there's something weird about cav armor. I just can't figure that out. Like when you upgrade, you still have like a bathrobe, and like the upgrade after that is still a bathrobe, and it just never gets better somehow. And when you actually have that real tough armor, you still die instantly by other cav. It might be me because I'm a horrible cav, but I never understood like the armor of the Sultan. I don't get the upgrades at all.
Yeah, but at least the armor of Inf and archers are pretty boss, I think.
That's true. You get really quick to that. I don't know the name, but like the chainmail silvery shiny armor.
Yeah. You can even take this second or third armor, like Döner is wearing right now.
Yeah, that's a good setup. I love that helm as well. It stops so many arrows. There's one person being chased off here.
Yeah. They took down Little John. And I think they're going for... No, they're not.
I was a little late with my camera, I think, so I thought... Hopefully I have him on stream.
And what is Leo doing there?
Yeah, him like again, I tell you.
Completely...
It's him again. He was like last round as well. He just walked off alone and did his own thing. Is he even on the same team speak? Maybe he's like playing with IG guys, but he doesn't understand their language or something. He's like, yep, I'm playing with them.
Well, it's pretty weird. Maybe it's tactics to...
There's
but I don't see the tactics.
Yeah, an inf without a spear or jabs alone in the tower is not a tactic in my book. We'll see.
Yes, true.
Nemesis
And
initiating again.
Supporting. And again a team kill. It was like a team kill every round on Blood Raven's side.
They're really eager to get a kill, and that's just what's happening right now. They're being punished for it, as the Malta people they force these 2v1s, and they take down players so quickly that Blood Ravens don't. I don't know. They can't really unless they all stick together, like they all bubble up in a small space, so the cav of Malta can't damage them. I'm not really sure what they can do at the moment.
Yeah, what I think it's pretty bad that they didn't use their advantage there. They killed the enemy archer, and then they just did the exactly same thing they were doing the rounds before. And I don't know how it should work then. If they lost the rounds before like this.
I tell you what, there's a lot of pressure on the commander of Blood Ravens, because when
Yes,
this
too.
kind of happens and your players aren't getting the kills, even team kills, it's really tough to make some decisions.
Yes, that's true.
Kraken and John looking for a Javi and a kill. Kraken is feeling like a man right here as he's busting out the 1v3. But soon his team joins, and Blood Ravens are a little far away from each other to help each other out.
And
Leo coming in with a two-handed axe right here.
and he's getting down a cave actually.
Yep,
And the kills are coming in for Blood Ravens.
yeah, it's looking alright. I think Malta is slacking somehow. A lot
Yeah, and
of
I
kills
think
happening here.
and they really have to. Oh, Leo did. Actually, he did. I think 3 kills or something like this was, or 2 at least with his long
Yeah,
axe.
yeah, on my screen he has the triple kill, but his score shows that he has a 2.
Yeah,
So he
yeah, I
must have
think he
team
did a
killed
team kill.
somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah,
But he won it though, like that's the main thing. They got 1 point to go to the second set.
yeah, that's pretty important,
Um, second
I
map.
guess.
So that changes up the score for Malta 7 and Blood Ravens 1. Um, not really a score that you want to go to a second map with, because you know that if they score 1 point, wherever it is, they already have the draw secured.
Yeah, but you see, as soon as Blood Ravens took down Malta's calf, they won this round. So Leo just killed the horse of one of the calves right in the beginning of the fight, and this, I think, this really changed something.
Yep, I agree. I agree. Like I thought it was gonna be the infantry of Malta as their key points, but their cav is just helping out their infantry so much, like bumping, stabbing, gouching. It's all happening, and Malta is kind of an easy role. Also, Little John was most of the time that I was kind of having him in my screen. He was uncontested. He was just standing there and shooting whoever
Yeah.
he wants to.
That's as well a point. Blood Ravens just did better now. They like got an archer on this steps up there, and so they really had pretty good archer support as well, I think.
Um, what is this map called?
Um, I actually think River Village, but
I'm not
when I
sure
watched
either.
when I watched this stream of last of the DAM versus Castellan match, he just said Neville outpost. So I'm not sure
No,
anymore.
this is not Naval Outpost. Naval Outpost is the one with the boat, where the flag spawns on the boat.
Ah, alright, yeah.
Um, but this one I've no. Oh wait, is it called Silk Road?
No, that's not Silk Road. Silk Road is more like there are no. No, that's definitely not Silk Road. Wait, I'm just gonna look it up.
Okay, thanks. Um, well, the bad news is that I probably don't have the mini map for this one, so
Oh yeah.
that always sucks because you can't follow exactly where they are. You can always like guess their position, but it helps out if you have a little mini map. I might actually hide the mini map away so you get more like screen. Ah, this works.
So that's River Village.
Say again?
This map is called River Village.
River Village.
Yeah.
Really? Because there's a river and there's a village.
Yeah, so it's
Wow, wow.
not really creative.
That name. Well, I like the map. So whoever made the map, I think for
Reggie
me,
made it.
Reggie.
I
Okay.
think Reggie, his brother.
I like the map. I don't like the map name. That's what I'm saying. You might as well make a map and call it like House by Bridge or something. You know,
Yeah.
wood by stone or fence on rock. That's my map. Anyway, enough of that. We are going to our third set.
Thank you.
Problem. As mentioned before, the minimap is gone. It's pretty much because I don't have like the minimap for this, and I might try it without Oh, it's not live. Okay, I
Oh,
might try it without a minimap. Although I won't. No, I won't. I won't. I need the minimap to see where the engagements are gonna happen. So I will play it with a minimap on my stream. And my minimap will be Field by the River. Because there's a river as well. But once again, like, it's not correct map, so it's only for positioning, so I can actually stream the action instead of missing all of it. I can't find you in the list. Hold on,
really?
hold on. Oh, there you are.
Thank you. Malta is going to play with 4 cav, I think. 3 archers and only 1 infantry. And the cav is dropping lances for the archers, which is, I think, pretty smart. So you don't have to have 3 infantry to defend the archers against cav.
I agree, it is a smart move. And
Let's see what Blood Ravens are doing.
if you look at Bomber and Dooner, they have the same face. That has a little history to it. And there used to be a third person with the same character, but Bomber told me they're like slightly different. I have not seen the difference yet. And the third person would be a guy called Asgar or something like that, and he would
Yeah.
be the brother of Dooner.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard about
not
heard of
Renegade
this.
Asgard, but or Asgar or something. It's,
Yeah, and like with an E and an I think.
something like that. Yeah.
I read something about him on Taylor's phone. So what's the set of VR?
The Blood Ravens, you mean?
Yeah.
It's one less player, and they still have 2 cav, 2 archers, and 3 infantry. Now that's a lot of infantry for them. This is the map where they can actually go with a lot of archers, especially playing the Vagars.
Yeah. And Leo is again taking a pretty strange equip with this. What's it called? Like.
The flag spawns in favor of Malta.
Oh yeah.
And,
Full in favor because Cupcakes and Kuhn will have to run long way, and I think Kuhn don't have a spear. What is a huge mistake, I think, when he's running on the open area.
Killer did a good job fending them off though, fending off those cav while they went to the village. But Bomber gets a shot on, and Bomber is placed on their own spawn. So Malta is very split off. And I'm gonna focus on the flag now because this is where it comes down to. And if I get this right, Malta is raising the flag from outside that triangle. They're not inside the triangle.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that a wrong placement of the flag? Because like one pole is on the stone.
I'm not sure, but I actually think it's correct. Maybe.
I
I
think
don't
the
know.
flag should have been like inside that triangle so you can raise it from behind the stones. Because if you do it like Malta, they had their crossbows behind the stones and they were still raising the flag while they had cover shooting.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a little design mistake, I believe, but it's a new map. It's a good map, and like as we know it, most maps get modified so many times before it actually becomes quality, top-notch competitive stuff.
Yeah, that's true. And oh,
Oh yeah, another thing I have to notice is that I'm using like slightly different textures. I can't get banned from it because I'm a streamer, so screw you all. But I like it a little bit more. I got feedback that the original was better. I don't know. It's just like a little more realistic in my opinion. Some other players agree with me.
Ghost world problems. I don't. I don't. I'm playing with very low graphics because my laptop
Yeah,
wouldn't do
if you play with a
a good
laptop,
one.
that's a must. Like everyone on the laptop should play with lower graphics. One, because it's easier in infantries, I
Yeah,
believe,
that's real good. Yeah,
and two, like it's a laptop. Like you get overheated so fast if you don't do it.
yeah, that's the true.
Small engagement here between Nemesis and Killer as they have a cat fight on the spawn
Oh,
of the Vagars.
Nemesis
Sorry,
got a
yeah, Vagar. He's hit.
Nemesis got a bad hit.
Yeah, he's down to 5% health right now, and he goes down to
And I
Tenebrae.
don't feel like this was really smart of Nemesis because there was really no
No,
need of fighting those cats.
well, he got a 8-2 on previous map, and they got a 1. They already have the draw secured, so in defense of Nemesis, anything goes really. Like if Malta messes up like 7 more times, then they might be in trouble. But I don't know. They're in a secure spot to try out new stuff at the moment.
Yeah, that's true.
A little fight going on here between Lil Jon and Ascarion. Now, who would you say is better in?
In infantry, I would say let's carry him.
Alright, so let's
As an infantry, his main class is actually infantry.
see what happens. He is switching good. He is avoiding that calf, and Lil Jon is trying to make the room for that fight. But while I focus on them, I'm missing like the huge picture on the flag, which is Malta most likely. And Lil Jon won, so you lost your bet right there.
Yeah, but Disturb did a pretty good job. Although he was fighting against Spear, like he just jumped and killed whoever this was.
I agree. I wouldn't have done it any better. He did the best he could, and sadly it went down like it went. But what should have happened is BR winning on the flag, though, in my opinion. We missed it, so I can't tell. But everyone on the flag just seemed to like. It was like single player when you run Siege and you have like all these Husk girls climbing the ladders. The text
Yes.
of green is just flowing in, you know, and your whole team is just winning because you got that much better players, and that's what seemed to happen on the flag previous round for the Knights of Malta.
So Blood Ravens are doing something different now. They don't go up this little hill with the swine trap and so on, but everybody's in the village.
I'm reading it very late, but when I was laughing a bit at the name of this map, Jarvis and Pi in my comments, he said like, I got a great idea for a name. You could call this Field by the River. As I was laughing that you could just like name two things that are on the map. Like River Village or House by Water or something like that. He pointed out
Yeah,
that Field by the River is actually just as stupid as a name. Or as genius, depends how you look at it.
and their kills are coming for Blood Ravens.
Yeah, it's looking really good. Blood Ravens made a good call from pushing in that village.
Yeah, that was
And
really good.
now they're making a bad call from pushing out of the village. Comfcus is in a solid place right there to shoot a little bit. And the fight is happening in the water. That's a good call because... no, that's a bad call. Because Blood Ravens have more cav. So the big mistake here, if BR loses, is gonna be that they just pushed out of that village. They even had the flag right there, so it's a very unlucky gamble.
Yes, they didn't have to put that through. They could better use their. They had an advantage of 3 players, and they just disrupted by pushing there.
And Bomber, wherever he is, he was just oh man, he's right there. He was murdering earlier by shooting like 2 very good shots. Dooner catching up with Bomber by killing off the 2 people that were going after him. And once again, that was a good play from Disturbed right there, as he just went for the hit and he made space for Dooner to get that last kill.
Yeah.
So good team play. Like there's a good chemistry in Malta at the moment. They're not greedy. They're like opening chances for each other, and it's just happening.
Yeah, that's really important.
But I'm really I feel bad for Blood Ravens that they had such a good clutch in the village, and then out of nowhere, like they just started to go out of the village and fight in the water and stuff.
Yeah.
Now, that was not such a good call, I would say. At least there should have been like one person saying like, "Hey, wouldn't it be better to stay in the village?" That should happen on their TeamSpeak.
Yeah.
Or Mumble or Skype. We don't judge what you use. Alright, so Blood Ravens seem to be in the village. And Gav just seem to be like smiling at each other a little bit as they go back and forth. White Noise here coming in with a couch and getting Dooner his shield away. But Disturbed killed Killer as Dooner stopped that calf, and now Dooner has his shield. White Noise in trouble. Calf making room for that archer to shoot.
Oh, he's actually. Wow. He just tanked 3 hits by your all pike. It was on very low speed, but.
Yeah, there's not much he could have done. Bomb is looking to snipe here with a killer shot. Is he gonna get it though? Nah. He's playing safe. He's not taking the shot. Flag has spawned in the open. Bomber and Dooner running. Blood Ravens are kinda hesitating what they're doing. They're putting out the plants in the village. And while they're staying in the village, the cav are coming in and it's just being washed at the moment.
And I think Ascarian did a single push there or something. Just push with this archer crossbow.
Ooh, Tenebrae escaped 4 cap as he went through them, greeting them as he did. And his horse got away, but he did not, as he jumped into the cornfield and hayfield. It's actually
Yeah,
very, very creepy. If you look at the cornfield, there's like piles of hay, human-sized, next to it.
it's true.
It's why is it not all hay? There's so many questions about this map. I bet the designer of this map has like a lot of insight on what is and what isn't. He probably put a lot of humor into it as well as making it. Total is now 11 to 1 for Malta. That means that Malta goes through. But I want to see the whole thing, as I do believe that Blood Ravens, as Fakers, sorry, as Swadia, will
Yeah.
do a difference.
They actually had 1 or 3 pretty good rounds on the Vegas spawn. They really just rode it. By the way, did you know that I think 4 of the 8 players playing for Malta just ran HO? Like HO is pretty much the same like BR before they joined Malta.
Really? So this
Like
they kind of know each other well then.
yeah, Malta or Moth, Cooney, Unicorn, and Little John, they all were in HO.
Oh why? I've known Lil Jon in Malta for the longest time. I didn't know he was an HO.
Yeah, he was actually.
So there's like a little rivalry or friendship going on between them. Maybe somebody like bribed them before the match, said like, "Hey Malta, or like, hey Blood Ravens, can you let us Malta win? I will give you that much, you know,
No, I
for
don't feel.
for good time's sake." Remember in HO when we used to bribe everyone, and they'd be like, "Yeah, yeah, all right, let's do it." What amazes me is that there's so many German clans around. I heard like there's even like a German competition, just as the Turks
Yeah,
have right now.
DNL. It was. It's not being played anymore.
Oh, okay, cause the lack of players, or why?
No, I think the reason is that there is a huge, uh, like there are a lot of fights in the German community. I think.
You don't get along?
Yeah, that's. I think that's pretty sad, but
Yeah.
that's the way it is.
Maybe you should be the one picking it up again. Be like, Magnus is savior. And you'll be like, yeah, DNL Magnus style. And you'll make you like your own tweaks in it.
Uh, yeah, I would actually like to have like a German competition again.
Or
But
a weekend cup maybe, you know? Like just
yeah,
for,
yeah, something like 5-a-side or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
just really, really short. and you just make it like make your own team, whatever it is, and like the tournament lasts like 2-3 weeks maybe, and then it's done. Just really really short to get all the German guys back together. Maybe like that would be an inspiration to make another DNL.
Yeah.
You can do it, Magnus. You're the man.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this is pretty much the only way to do it because you can't just do like a competition for German clans because most of the German players are in international clans. Like for example, René, Renek the Bee, Nero, and all these Aquila guys just are playing for Wolfpack and so on
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah. Yeah, I get that.
And okay, but back to the match now, I think.
Yep. We are going live again very shortly as soon as I set up my settings. Maybe you can go over the classes already for me?
Yeah, I think Malta took the same setup as they had um, with Swadia. I'm not completely sure, but at least they are playing 4 Cav. Yeah, they're playing 4 Cav, 3 archers, and 1 infantry as well. And Blood Ravens are playing, I see, 2 crossbows, 3 infantry, 1 Dragoona with Randall,
That's interesting, having a Dragoon on this map.
and I think 2 more infantry. And I think Killer is a dismounted Cav. Oh no, he's
Achilles?
a Dragoon as well. So they're playing with 2 Dragoons, 2 Cav, 2 infantry, and 2 archers, I think. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's very interesting. So they're gonna wait for flag for sure if they have that I like 2 Dragoons.
Oh,
Ooh,
and the
I
early headshot.
completely missed that as I was watching Randall doing some random stuff. But it was
Oh, wow.
Coley doing a jump shot all the way to this rock here, and
And
that
right
arrow,
in his face.
yeah,
Oh
it's
my
just
goodness.
in the middle. That's a really good shot.
Yeah, amazing.
That earns Vendetto or Scar points for sure.
Yeah,
Dooner,
and
Dooner now taking his place. I wouldn't want to stand next to a body who just got shot from there.
oh, that
Kraken.
was not really smart of Killer going out there without looking around first.
Yeah, a lot of deaths happening here.
Oh my goodness.
Everyone who was standing behind that little bunker died, and BR is next to the bridge. Balma has no clue he's right there. Neither's Dooner.
Oh,
Do you see
God.
them? They're like on the
Yeah,
flag,
yeah.
but they were stopping to raise the flag for a bit, and I think Balma and Dooner just didn't get it. Why? The cap had to spot them out. That was
Yeah, I think that's the point you have to change about the map as well. You
that
shouldn't be
was
able to
really
raise a flag from
that was really
from
really
the river.
funny. And there's nothing Dooner could have done as Archer because you can't jump on those fences, so
Yeah,
you can't
yeah,
look over it.
yeah.
So that was a good tactic. I didn't know you could do that, but good stuff.
And I was really surprised that these infantry and archers behind the wall just got rushed because it was only a single infantry pushing in there, and but Malta's Cav just bumped all the time, bumped, and I think it was who was this infantry bomber? Yeah, I think he was like finishing the Blood Ravens.
Obama's been doing outstanding. He's the only inf right now on the Knights of Malta side, and still he's a dragoon, and still he gets like a lot of things done. He's been sticking around with Dooner like the whole match. I think they're just their own little duo, and the rest
Yeah,
of Malta are doing tactics while they go off. And try to do whatever they can on their own.
That's not too bad because I think they played in a with someone else in this 3 versus 3 tournament. So they really are used to each other.
Oh
And
yeah, this I can tell you from personal experience. I would be more afraid to face them in an infight than, like, let's say, I'm gonna spill it out there, like Kura players or like AE players, because these two, they've been playing with each other for about 2 years and always been playing with each other, so there is no better chemistry than these two guys together. They absolutely know every single trick from each other and know how to act upon it as well. So it's a scary team, a very scary team. But as Carrion and Beast Modus would be Leo,
yeah,
they are gonna attempt to charge them. And let's see how this 2v2 is going. Kuhn is joining them as infantry here, and Killer is coming in as the calf, but Kragan has his back. Almost got a kill right there, but didn't happen. And
Irina is dismounting there.
yeah, he's gonna help out Bomba on the ground here. It's a smart choice of him. Bomba wins his, and is looking for the second. Dooner goes down though, and
Bomber
Bomba
as well.
goes down as well. So Kragan is gonna bail out of there and go for flag. This is 3 cav near the flag, and Unicorn's been raising it the whole time. Randall is taking some shots from the cart in the village. Oh, what am I saying? He's infantry, he's not taking shots. Alright, so Randall is being harassed, but he won't make it to the flag with these 2 cav on him and Unicorn shooting. As Cooney of Malta takes him down.
I don't know if you got this, but he got dismounted pretty much when the flag spawned at this bridge.
I
They
missed
spawned.
that as well. Damn, the things I miss. And somewhere in that corner, a lot of things died, including 2 players and a horse. They're just all stacked up on each other. Blood Ravens mixing it up, as they have 1 infantry now, and they have a cav more.
Yeah, that's good, I think.
Yep, so they're just copying pretty much what Malta is doing, and that is just copying, like having the same setup, is a real good strategy as well, which I don't see happen that much, because most people think like practically, like how is this gonna work and everything, but if you have no clue how to do, just the plain copying, that's like a thing to go to as a commander, and that's a good call in my opinion. Lil John gets Coon on a very early shot here, and if I'm fast enough I can see a little engagement happening. Here we go. Disturbed running away on the Swadia spawn near the church, but gets back up from Muffy coming in with a gouge right there. I thought Muffy was gonna die on that one, and he jumps away from Randall's gouge now. So a lot of cav fighting here, and further away on my minimap I see another engagement as Leo gets Lil John. Disturbed gets that kill, and Achilles is the only one at the church. He is gonna run away. Tenebra might be in trouble here, as the cav go for him.
Yeah.
Ooh, Achilles comes back and saves his body. That is good teamwork. But Kragan couches. And
the nice bump section.
Man, this Malta cav work was really solid. Kolikotov alone as well, and Assyrian is the last cav alive on the Blood Raven side. Translate that for us.
Uh, he just won't come here, and as Karen said, no.
He won't surrender. Look at him with a double shield. Furious in his eyes.
Oh,
Oh!
not too bad.
Disturbs. Disturbed is like a really known guy for his cav skills and he just dies to like this obvious slash. Um, Dooner shooting his horse, shooting the person. Very cold blooded. Come on, Blood Ravens, we want to see you get one more round.
I don't feel like they're really focused anymore.
I think they lost it kind of on this last set here already, as they are actually already won. Also Malta though, like they have a lot of loose ends, but yeah, I think it's good sportsmanship that people still play it out even after the
Yeah,
9-0.
yeah.
Technically they shouldn't, right? Because it's you play it once and then it's like done. Score doesn't count at all in this tournament.
That's ECL, not ECL. So I think there is a scoreboard, and in the end, the round difference could actually be important. So if there is a draw, you look at the round difference at first, I think.
Alright, so score is being kept track of. Little John absolutely butchering. It says a triple on my screen, but I know for sure he has 4 kills in this set alone. In this round alone.
Yeah, yes, he did. He did like Julio.
Leo, he went to spectator before he got shot.
Yeah,
And Unicorn getting that headshot. What, last person alive here? Cooney absolutely butchering him with that hold. That would have been it. That is it actually. And Knights of Malta go home with their chins up, their chests forward, as they conquer this match with a 15-1 win. That is huge. That is like when it's 10-6, you can kind of argue like, okay, that player did better than the other one. This happened. But when you have a 15-1, that's just a whole different ball game. Like, yeah, it's I don't know. That's all I can say. Like, Malta, for me, in my opinion, like they are ECS quality. So it's kind of sad that ECL has taken them as well because I don't think they belong in this league. They're too good, in
yes,
my opinion.
they've actually played in ECS, but uh, they finished their group as a fourth place, and the fourth place are allowed to play in ECL as well. So they
Uh,
were in ECS.
that's a
Um,
bad rule. That's a
yeah,
bad rule because Malta is gonna kick it far. I know this for sure. Because I mean, they're really quality stuff though. They've proven that over the last years that they can win tournaments, especially weekend World Cups where they were
yeah,
absolutely murder. I've played with like a super team where I commanded. I had really solid players from high tiers and everything, and Malta was just they were so dominating, couldn't do anything about it. So out of experience, I can say like these guys don't belong in a lower level tournament. It's gonna be too easy for them, I believe. Um,
yeah. I've
Anything you want to add to that?
not really. No.
No, you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I can add something. Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like this should be a challenge league. Like they should play on with other clans on their level, and you only have to say that everybody who played in ECS, no matter how, on which place he finished, his group is on a higher level than um, these clans in this tournament. and that's why we have qualifiers for ECS. And so I agree with you when you say that's not such a such a sense making rule.
Yeah, especially if you want to introduce new teams, because I thought that was the whole point of ECL. Like,
Yeah,
there's two point of views. Like, either you watch it like new teams rising up and try and like match the competitive scene, or the losers bracket of the ECS. Now they
yeah,
definitely belong in the second one because they lost and like as fourth, as you said. But I feel bad because new teams like come up and they have their hopes high and they really want to compete. I think they should be awarded for actually playing and not like have one match and then not allowed to play any further. It's
yeah,
I don't know. It's my opinion.
yeah. But I totally agree. And yeah, already two teams of ECL wanted to withdraw. One actually did. So that's I think that's caused by this rule that there are these strong teams as well.
Yeah. Well, nonetheless, though, I'm always happy when I see a tournament going on because
Yeah, of course, of course.
playing public, like, it only lasts for that long, you know, then you kind of get bored of it. So having a tournament is a huge mix up, especially clan wise. That's always a good activity to join. And so, yeah, we like this. We like this kind of stuff. And I like streaming it.
Yeah,
So, with this note, I want to say thanks for coming, Magnus.
yeah. Thank you for letting me co-commentate.
Do you want to say hi or thanks to anybody on the stream while you can?
Uh, yeah, I would say hi to all my Athena mates because we could have played in this tournament because we like lost the qualifiers, and but then we split up. But I want to greet everybody of you. I love you, mates.
Deep in your heart, you're still a turtle.
Yeah, sure.
I like that. I like that. It's a good shout out. All right. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. We'll probably not be streaming tomorrow, but definitely next week. So, let me know what you want to stream on the live streams thread and multiplayer topic, which is somewhere around on the Tailwheels forum, and I will keep an eye out for that. So, thanks again, and good night from us.